Technology in today's classrooms is becoming increasingly prevalent. In our country, technology integration has become part of the curriculum, more than simply an enrichment class to be taken once a week, but part of the learning experience in each core subject. More and more classes are gaining access to document cameras, interactive whiteboards, tablets, laptops, and various other methods of technology to enhance the learning process. The question is, does technology integration help, and if so, how? This video will present based from the researches of the true efficiency of educational technology in order to understand whether its implementation is justly preparing students for the 21st century, better training them for college or careers. In research completed by Chong and Slavin, technology integration in the classroom is an important component for student success in mathematics. Through their work, they determined that moderate implementation is more effective than low or high intensity integration. Elementary students appear to have a greater outcome with multimedia applications than students in upper grades. However, there was not a significant difference between the two areas. Chang and Slavin's determinations are based on student scores on pre-assessments compared to student scores on post-assessments, finding that technology implementation has a positive effect on the learning outcomes for students. In the research of Blachowicz, Bates, Berne, and Bridgman, Chaney, and Perney, declare that the use of multimedia activities in the classroom are effective in literacy achievement in schools with lower socioeconomic status. Teachers in the study state that they are able to get farther with their instruction in less time because of the success with technology implementation, because the multimedia activities are engaging. Students are excited about completing them, keeping them motivated while they are successfully learning. The technology program allows for differentiated instruction in literacy, which will lead to greater success for students with continued use. In the study of Morgan, he reported that the use of multimedia in literacy is able to improve vocabulary by instantly affording students with the definition and illustration of various terminology. As students were engaged, the English language learners' scores improved through the use of electronic books, commonly referred to as e-books, as the visual opportunity of understanding vocabulary and seeing an example of it made comprehension of the terms more feasible. How can one determine the effectiveness of technology implementation? Based on Jerkinson's research, points out that measuring cognitive load determines whether or not a particular technological implementation is profitable for students. The integration of multimodal technology has the ability to support student learning in a positive way because it promotes inquiry. Because research has determined technology can play a vital role in the educational realm, one must understand why it plays such a pertinent part in the learning community. Following, the viewer will be able to determine that multimedia activities are responsible for creating an engaging, inquiry-based environment that can reduce behavior problems and promote student participation, cognitive ability, problem-solving skills, collaboration, and authentic assessment. Number 1. It improves student engagement in the learning process. Technology may not necessarily have a direct impact on the academic success of students. However, that the implementation of multimedia activities did. In fact, improve student engagement in the learning process due to the ability to reach various learning styles. As students' learning styles are addressed, they become more engaged in learning and their success rates will rise. Therefore, if technology plays a part in student participation, it has a positive yet indirect impact on the success of students. Technology is able to address various learning styles in order to maintain student interest through the use of meaningful context. The incorporation of video technology through the use of television-based videos, internet stream videos, or video conferencing is a significant way to reach visual learners. Implementing digital video technology is an essential opportunity to create engaging learning scenarios for students that promote critical thinking and creativity. It also recognizes the need for students to be hands-on learners instead of simply participating as bystanders. The implementation of digital video technology encourages students to be actively engaged, putting on display what they have learned over the course of a given unit. Technology integration is one way instructors can maintain student interest. Multimedia integration can have a positive effect on preparation, how well a student pays attention, the notes taken for the class, and participation of the student. The positive effects of the implementation of technology is on student success. It also has a positive effect on student behavior. As student behavior improves, there are fewer class disruptions, which take away from the learning process in the educational atmosphere. With fewer class disruptions, the teacher is able to cover more material, which in turn improves student success. Therefore, technology integration is an important integration in the classroom. Number 2, it develops cognitive ability. According to Maldonado, the use of Nintendo Wii game system could prove to be an elemental opportunity for cognitive development. Games such as Big Brain Academy challenge students to various math and higher order thinking skills. Once a particular set of skills have been mastered, the game increases the difficulty level in order to continue building the cognitive development of the use. Many educational applications, such as iPads, tablets, offer individualized instruction and immediate feedback to increase a student's learning. Number 3, it promotes critical thinking and creativity. Implementing digital video technology is a fundamental opportunity to create engaging learning scenarios for students that promote critical thinking and creativity. Students are responsible for determining what information to include and exclude from their project and then conclude which measures to employ in order to produce their project. Number 4, it develops the ability to collaborate with peers. Collaboration defines as building a partnership among peers in order to gain knowledge of a subject area. The use of online technology affords students the ability to collaborate with their peers through various efforts. Through the use of Google Docs and Wiki platforms, students who would not typically be comfortable in sharing in the traditional setting are able to share equally with their peers. The use of audio technology, such as telephony services, Voice over Internet Protocol, commonly referred to as VoIP, allows students to participate in Skype activities. The integration of VoIP allows students to interact with guest speakers and experts around the globe, gaining access to information not normally available. Also, by implementing VoIP into the classroom, students gain expertise in using the internet-based program and can collaborate with peers on cooperative assignments or contact their teachers for questions regarding homework. The implementation of technology in the science classroom increases the collaboration of students through project-based learning. Students must work together to use various forms of technology in order to gain further understanding of scientific concepts. The collaborative use of multimedia devices upholds the engagement of student interest, therefore creating academic gains. Number 5, it promotes authentic assessment. The use of web quests are vital in the promotion of critical thinking, cooperative learning, and authentic assessment. Web quests are successful in academic achievement because students are not simply regurgitating information. Instead, they are responsible for actively searching for information based on the structure provided by the teacher, building critical thinking and cooperative learning. Web quests are designed so that students remain engaged and successful with the assignment. Student blogging encourages students to reflect on what they are learning and then report their considerations on the class blog. The use of a class blog will encourage interaction among peers, in that while all students must reflect internally and then post their contemplations, they must respond to their peers' input as well. Doing so is indicative of higher order thinking skills, creating a more successful, rigorous learning atmosphere. While there are various forms of effective multimedia tools that may be implemented in a learning community, it is essential to be sure the various forms are available. The educator is sufficiently trained with using the tools, and the teacher is prepared to use the particular tools. If each pertinent step is meticulously followed, the educator can reap the benefits of technology integration.